was actually going to suggest if we made it home in time that we watch I Still, but I don't see you being able to watch that and get up for Mass. And you didn't take my suggestion of taking a break from that, at least for the car ride.
No, I didn't.
Wesley, it's not a suggestion, it's a demand.
No, it's still a 10.
Wesley?
Hey Peter, hey Girl Gamer, hey JJ. Like I told you before, if you pop into live, you'll eventually learn people's names. How are you guys tonight? This is one of the last times you'll see us make this trek. So we're leaving Grandma's house after we were over there for the day, but Grandma's moving this week, so. What have you guys been doing tonight? You're eating dinner, Girl Gamer. Don't worry, go eat dinner. We'll be here. We're doing all right. Thanks for asking, JJ. Peter, like I said, keep that between the OGs that are currently in the chat, but if you listen to enough lives, you'll eventually hear it. We're doing all right. Are you tired yet? I know the dog woke you up earlier than you wanted to get woken up. You doing okay? You hanging in? I still don't get how JJ does not get a number.
Must be like a glitch or something.
It doesn't make any sense. Welcome in, Matt. How are you, sir? I'm right. Move your phone. Does that answer you, Peter? Sorry, posing up poll there. I assume you mean spring on that one, JJ. And if that's true, that's crazy. Are we talking a full coilover spring, like a legit, like, spring? It was an entire spring. I made the question smaller because earlier today, Bod was not happy with the size of the question. Not familiar with that movie, Peter, but I'm accused of having the same, let's call it, superpower. Welcome back, Beetle. How are you? Last time we connected, it was daylight. And we were headed to Grandma's. Now we're heading home from Grandma's.
Wait, that looks like mountains.
What does?
The skylines with all those trees, it looks like mountains.
Except for people that actually live by mountains. Yes, for flatlanders like us, that looks like mountains.
It looks so cool.
Dude, there's somebody in the chat called Charlie Brown. Welcome in, Charlie Brown. That is like a favorite of our family. We love peanuts. For real, Matt? I hope everything's all right. Are you Don't troll me, Matt. Okay, you said that's a joke. Don't mess with me like that. I don't want any of our community being sick, and especially on such a quality product as Costco hot dogs. That's awesome, Zachary. What'd you get up to today? Adelos Tigers. I'll be honest with you, no lie, I can't see what those emojis are. Is that a sunset? And if it is, spot on. Congrats to you, sir. Welcome in, Kaylee. Thank you for the, what looks on my side like Frankenstein smiles. That's awesome, Charlie Brown. And for what it's worth, if you become part of our community, we always like to check you out and help your channel too. So leave a comment on one of our videos. We'll come check out your channel and hit you up with the sub. It's all about community here. Oh, for sure, Matt. And again, when we're on this live stream, yes. But if we're on our cooking and eating channel, then it's all about the Costco bacon. I think Costco at this point needs to give us some sort of rev share between you promoting their bacon or hot dogs, us promoting the bacon. No worries, Peter. We'll be here. Welcome in, Jackson. Phoenix, how long does this bet go on for? I see Jackson pop up. And I said, welcome in, Jackson. I have no idea who Jackson is, but I'm like, why did I make a Jackson a moderator? That was a very quick second, Peter. Yeah, Charlie Brown. So you can get them in the cafe, but you can also buy them in bulk in like the refrigerated section. They're phenomenal. It is not. But I get what you're saying, because 3 lanes are going into 2, which are going to go quickly into 1. So in full disclosure, Mama's putting the pedal to the metal as we speak, and it's gonna become a drag show. So Peter, don't be crazy. I like playing along at first and teaching people. Somebody earlier today was trolling, and I had a good conversation with him, and he said he appreciated me telling him what our community was about, and he would move on. So give me a second to at least engage with them before you drop the. No. You've never been to Costco, JJ? Oh, you don't know what you're missing. It's Sam's, just classy. So if you've ever been to Target and you've been to Walmart, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you deleted his message though. I again, earlier today we had a couple trolls on the drive and I had no mods in, so I was having a conversation with them, and all of them were very cool and said, we appreciate you, we won't do it anymore. So I think if you give people a chance. So the first one, as long as it's not hate speech or swearing, let it ride. Let me work with them. So Peter, we talked about this earlier. You're the troll slayer. I think I'm the troll converter. See? We got somebody saying Costco is fire. And for us old timers, Matt, that means it's good. See, Peter, we got it. So I'm like the mage the mage in the process. So I'm out there casting spells and converting. You're out there with the big war hammer, like knocking out trolls. Combined, we'll convert them all. We'll either slay them or convert them. That's a nice play, and I'm sorry, the road's a little bouncy with the construction. Your name is one long name. The one and only Nicole. I've known several Nicoles. That's wild that you claim to be the one and only. But I'm digging it, especially since you say stuff like it's groovy. Exactly, Peter. Yeah, if it's not hateful, if it's just weird, let me work with them. Appreciate you, Levi. I had nothing to do with it, but we're enjoying it ourselves. We're getting a lot of comments on the sky, my guy.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, the sun's digging it too for whatever reason.
I'm changing my wallpaper to a sunset. It looks so good.
Do you know that alligators can grow up to 15 feet? Most alligators only grow 4 feet, or grow 4 though. I get it now. Alligators can grow up to 15 feet. Most only grow 4 though. Get it, bud?
No.
Listen to it again. Alligators can grow up to 15 feet. Most only grow 4 though.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. It's got a hit. 13 days. Phoenix, that's too long. If it's hateful, the first time, if it's hateful, like if it's derogatory to race, religion, color, creed, orientation, any of that, give them a minute. Let me speak to them for a minute, and if they come back with anything that's not like, hey, that's cool, sorry, I apologize, then we can hit them with the 24 hours. That makes sense, Peter? Why are you huffing? I got 6 votes on who wants to. Do we have 100% take on people wanting to see Santos Village tomorrow? We game? 100% take. Oh, I gotta know. Never mind.
How will it be tomorrow? 'Cause I'll go to
Oh, it's like exactly like it is today.
Was it hot today?
It's going to be hotter tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we can go to Santa Springs.
Yeah, I'd rather go there.
Okay, we're debating because. Whoa. There you go, JJ. That's right. That's how you drive on the track, right? Thoughts on 911? Did it actually happen? Yeah. See, Mario, that's not something we talk about or debate in this type of situation. I have a lot of thoughts on it, but there's probably better rooms for that. This is more laid back, casual conversation. If you like a take, here's a hot take. What's your take on Costco hot dogs versus your general grocery store hot dogs? And did I actually ask that question? That's the kind of chat you're in. So if you can respect that chat, you're welcome here. If not, probably not the room for you. Mario, I'll leave that to you and your uncle to debate, but let us know your favorite hot dog. That's what we're looking for. Charlie Brown, hey, what do you think I should make for another video? What do you make videos on now? Did you change your name? Have I seen your videos? And if I haven't, leave us a comment. We'll check out your videos. And what do you like making content out of? Because that's the one thing. Anybody that's out here that's a content creator, make what you enjoy. Because if you don't, you're gonna hate YouTube. So make what you enjoy making. Bring value, but also enjoy what you're making. Son and I have spent, I'm not lying, after we finished taking apart the AV system at Grandma's house, we probably spent a good 2 to 3 hours debating the Home Depot Halloween lineup and which order it should be in for a video that's going to come out soon. But we love Halloween, we love animatronics, so find what you love, otherwise you're going to hate doing it. Does that make any sense? Matt said he's a little nauseous from watching you drive. Mama's not in her usual spirits, Matt, so that could be why we're getting such a herky-jerky JJ dirt track drive here. Yeah, Mario, so full disclosure, we talk about stuff like that. We talk about like what we're gonna do for fun tomorrow. We talk about like, do you have any pets? We talk about like when people's birthdays are, what you had for dinner, what some of your favorite things are, your favorite music. That's the kind of room you found here. Good vibes only. Hey Gojo, how you doing? Gojo's been back a lot more frequently. She had, sorry, I don't mean to make assumptions on that, but Gojo had family in, so that's why we weren't seeing Gojo in the chat too much. Between alligators and crocodiles is one you see later and you see for a while. There you go. I like it. Now you're fitting into the space. You're stepping on Matt's territory. Matt's the dad joke king around here. He's a legend. Dollar General hot dogs. JJ, do you got Dollar Generals by you?
I feel like he's hunting.
And I mean that with no disrespect, because the Dollar Generals like are all over, up by the places that we go like on vacation and stuff like that. We don't have them by us too much, but we have them like in the lakeside communities and places like that. Yes, there you go, Peter. Remus, come here, bud.
What is this table?
What table?
Whatever.
Go help Mama get inside. Booger. Booger, help Mama. Welcome in, bud. How was the day? Dinosaur videos. Okay. I have to check out the channel. Are you talking like dinosaur videos like authentic dinosaur videos? Or are you talking about like dinosaur videos like dinosaurs in current times? I need more information on the dinosaur videos. Exactly, JJ. I'm so far behind on chat. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go to the... No worries, Gojo. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping in. $3 a.m. Why are you sad? You're hunting? Well, hopefully it gets better. If not, tomorrow's another day. Okay, let us check out your channel after the live. And I made a promise to somebody that stopped in our live one time that we actually joined up. And full kudos to the entire community here. They were short of subscribers. And because of the community here, they got above the 50 mark. And they're actually going live tonight. So I made a promise to them that I would stop into their live this evening, because it's the first time they're going live. So I will be going into their live. I'll hang out here for a bit, don't get me wrong, but I want to go check out their live as well. But yeah, afterwards I will 100% check out your channel. If you leave us a comment somewhere, Charlie Brown, on any of our videos, leave us a comment and we'll check out your channel. There you go, Bod. That's the way you play that. Absolutely. Well, you're hunting. That'll come and go. So don't worry about that. Don't be sad about that. So, Matt, the gentleman's name, and I'd have to pull it up, and that's why I'm struggling. I'm horrible with names. And I pull it up from an old comment on our channel. He's a fellow guy that has kids, and he's going to a music fest, I think, tonight. And he said he was going live in a bit, and he'd shoot me a message when he was live and asked if I could stop in, because he's a little timid and scared. But if I can pull up the name from a different phone, I absolutely will, and then share it with the chat. So maybe we can go over there and sort of like raid his live. Welcome in, Grape. How are you tonight? We were, Bod. So we were in that one right over yonder. That's Mama's car. We were driving home from Grandma's. Well, welcome in, Noah. Glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. Glad your day was good. Did you do anything fun? And hunting, for what it's worth, when Peter asked that, you can start with like country. You don't have to give like complete specific details. I'm just getting tore up by the skeeters. Good news, Bod. It doesn't sound like the Amazon because the sun has already set, so the cicadas have gone to bed for the night. So you got to give me, I'm not going to lie, Bod, this is going to show my statesideness. What exactly is a fresh cream Victoria sponge? You went to a circus in Peru for real life? That's awesome. I've been to a circus. I have not been to Peru, and I definitely have not been to a circus in Peru. So we are getting a heavy emphasis on the vote of Santa's Village. So we might end up at Santa Springs or Santa's Village. Same amusement park. One's the water park side, one's the amusement park side. Depends on the temperature, but I definitely see us there tomorrow. Cake, cream, strawberry, jam cake. Oh, there you go. Doesn't sound terrible, but I'm not a sweets fan, so I'll probably take a pass, but I definitely could see Mama and Son getting down on that. They love strawberry jam. So Charlie Brown, yes. When you get off, if you still got a minute to check out one of our shorts, go ahead, check out any of our shorts, leave a comment, and then from there we can check out the channel, because getting back to these comments after the live end is like next to impossible. So check out any of our videos, leave us a comment, and then we'll pop over to your channel. Welcome in, Kayla. I'll be honest with you, I remember the username. I don't remember what we may or may not have chatted about. So I do apologize if we left off on something. I don't know if they have Victoria creams at the Costco, but they definitely have strawberry jam filled cake at Costco. 100%, bud. Or is that where you got yours? They might just call it cake here. I don't know if we're going to Bricks Haunt this year. Son got into acting last year, Kayla. And so we started acting a lot at Greenbrier. And so we'll be there. We will 100% be at Evil Intentions. Actually, this entire afternoon, Son and I were making our Home Depot 2025 Halloween video and debating which order it should be represented in, because we agreed to disagree on a lot of the different releases for this year. So that is a video that will be coming out soon, but it has been hotly contested between Son and Dad. But we'd like to make it out to Bricks Haunt this year. Actually, that van right there is actually loaded with a ton of Brick Thunder merch. We bought a bunch of his old animatronics and stuff. That's awesome. See, Matt, Bod hits up the Costco too. It's not just you and I. Appreciate you, Noah. Happy to have you. Yeah, Son got into it. He went to Midwest Haunters Convention, got his Haunters certification. So he's got a Haunt Actor certification, and he just loves doing it. And so we know a few local, I would call them much more than yard haunts, but they're like mini haunted houses that are private, and he likes acting at them. So We are doing well. Thanks for asking. Kayla, how you been? Yeah, we didn't make it this year. Unfortunately, we had a conflict with son's schedule between taekwondo, volleyball, basketball, track, you name it. We had conflicts this year, so we didn't make it out this year, but we will be trying to make it out again next year. Do you have a Sam's Club, JJ? So they're really, really, really close. I'm good at remembering usernames for the most part. I will say that, Charlie Brown. I'm not great at remembering, but if people refresh my memory or bring up something we talked about, that usually jars it if I can't. Well, congrats, Kayla. It's just a new milestone. And do you ever make it out to the north area? That's where we're at, and that's where like Greenbrier is. That's where um, like Haunt 31 is. Different stuff like that. Garfield the movie, great call. Little known story and Easter egg for the chat. When I was growing up, my bedroom was painted orange and white because I was so into Garfield. I really need that bug candle. Everyone want to see the saddest puppy ever, and I don't mean it because he's in any way, shape, or form abused. He's just sad because he's inside and I'm outside. I have watched the movie. No lie, Noah. I absolutely have watched the movie. Because again, growing up as a Garfield freak, I had to. I had to. I went through a phase where lasagna was my favorite food because it's Garfield's favorite food. I had Garfield bed sheets, Garfield comforter, Garfield paint on the walls, Garfield everything. I even had Odie stuffed animals. All right, give me a quick second, chat. I'm gonna let Remus out, otherwise he's probably gonna blow a gasket. I'm trying to find the tripod, or not tripod, the phone stand. So give me a sec. There it is. Yeah, I think we have it on streaming too. And funny enough, one of the it wasn't a great movie, but son saw the Woody the Woodpecker movie, and that got him into Woody the Woodpecker, and I grew up on that cartoon as well. So, Matt, if you're still here, Potato Rock's gonna keep us company. I'm gonna go get Remus, and I will be right back. Ooh. Come on, buddy. You want to come outside? Booger. Come here, bud. Come on. Come on. Okay, I got the Remus now. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Girl Gamer. I just got back myself. I had no worries, Bod. Have a good night. We will be back on tomorrow, and apparently it seems like, based on 19 votes, overwhelmingly yes, Santa's Village. We will be at Santa's Village at some point. Just the paints are right there, Bud. Like,
Yeah, they're all garbage.
okay, if they're all dried out, just pitch them.
What?
Just pitch them. Is softball officially done for you now, Girl Gamer? Do you have fireworks, Remus? No, fireworks. Bod, that one might have been a typo. It said, did H say no worries, Bod? And then it's over. Okay, Girl Gamer. You had a fun season, though, right? Take care, Charlie Brown. We'll see you in a future one. Appreciate you. Did you say no worries, Bod? Oh, yeah, you said goodnight. That you got to go. I said no worries. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you in a future one. Go get yourself some sleep. That's what matters, Girl Gamer, that you had a fun season. I wish I knew where the candle was. And it wasn't just potato rock. 'Cause it's a little boring to look at. Oh, I thought GG was gotta go. That was my fault, Bod. I'm still not fully vetted on the. A lot of times the younger set, Son being one of them, will text me with abbreviations, and I have to try to figure out what they mean. So that's on me, Bod. Totally up to speed now, Girl Gamer and Bod. Got it. I'll fall on that sword. Girl Gamer, I don't know that I've ever actually asked you officially, what positions do you play in softball? See? With your WBU. To me, that sounds like a wrestling club. But that's what about you? That's a great example right there, Girl Gamer. No, Bud. I would never send somebody knowingly off to bed besides Peter. I think he's up a little later than he needs to be on occasion. Otherwise, you're absolutely correct. I would never send you to bed. Pitcher in right field. Okay. The reason I asked, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I coached fast pitch softball for 18 years. And my sister was predominantly, because I raised her, on a lot of the teams I coached. And she was a pitcher and a first baseman. I also pitched when I played baseball, so. Second base. What's your favorite position? There you go, JJ. That's Matt's favorite potato rock. I have no idea where the candle went. If Jennifer was in here, she'd be freaking out. I have no idea where the... Oh, I see it. I see the candle. It got moved. All right. There we go. Candle and potato rock. That's better. They're like spaghetti and meatball and Bert and Ernie, however you want to say it. Candle and Potato Rock belong together. Two hours in you. So 7 a.m. You're staying up to 7 a.m. your time. You're crazy, Peter. 7 a.m. our time, we will be at Mass. And full disclosure, I think I'm altar serving with Son tomorrow because his usual compatriot that altar serves with them, I think, is in a baseball tournament. So it'll be Dad and Son tag teaming the altar serving game. See, Bod, you lost me again. I don't know what the S.K is here. And apparently Girl Gamer knows because she said, oh, dang. We're not getting the LED color change now. We're just getting straight candle. Ah. I hope you're not getting those vibes from me. Those are never vibes I want to put out there. It could be Potato Rock, though. Oh, Bod, I don't know if you were here officially when Son heard what you named the gnome. He loves it. So Norman is officially Norman. We still got to finish painting him. But he absolutely loves the name Norman. So that is sticking. Uh-oh. 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 What'd you see? What was it, Remus? Remus took off like a bat out of Hades after something. I don't know what it was, so if I had to guess, since I didn't see it or hear it as well, I'm betting it was a chipmunk. Hey, come here. Come here. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Well, glad to hear your day was good, Lydia. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, I was getting after my dog Remus. He's a critter chaser, is the best way I can explain it. But at least two of us in the chat here know if he finds a critter that no longer puts up a fight, he doesn't exactly know what to do with it. He tries to bury it with grass blades. I like the spelling too, Bod. I'm gonna use that. I will give you 100% credit, and if Matt's still here, you can absolutely ask him. I give credit where credit is due, so I'm gonna go with Norman, spelled with the G, like T Tsunami, the gnome. I like it. Another games night. So those, Bod, in full disclosure, come heavy and frequent in the winter and stormy nights. So, and because the winter around here, with or without snow, is still pretty darn chilly, you won't catch us hanging on the front stoop. So game nights on the weekends are typically the norm during the winter months. So expect that starting, I would say, November through March, pretty much routinely, if that makes any sense. We sort of, where we're at, we sort of take advantage of the different seasons. You did hear your name. I was just telling Bod, he named the gnome that we were painting. Son and I are painting, and we're tag teaming different sections of the gnome. And I told him he gets credit for full naming rights, and I will always give credit where credit is due. And I told him that you can ask Matt. I always say, a legend from our chat gave me this joke. I never tell any of your jokes without saying where I got them from. You always get your proper comeuppance. It did. I moved it to the right because it was blocking the candle, and the candle usually has LED changing capabilities, but I think the 99-cent candle's battery of the LED changing capabilities wore out. I appreciate that you give them freely, but I always give credit where credit is due, Matt. I'm game. Who's there, girl gamer? I'll be honest with you. I've only ever really recycled 2 of the jokes, and they're both those Caribbean jokes, and I got them both from Matt. So Matt gave me the Pirates and the I Matey. Those are my 2 favorites. They stick out to me. Knock who, girl gamer? Is that a demand? Because I have wood next to me in the bucket. Got it. Knocked on wood. I'm kidding, Peter. Come here, buddy. Good job. Whatever critter it was, you scared it off. Yeah. Yeah. Keep them critters away. Well, Cosmo, what is Pride? Welcome in. I remember you from previous chats, but what is I returned from Pride? What's with the question, JJ? That's the biggest stick I got, bud. All the big sticks are in the yard. You took them out in the yard already. Sorry. Here we go. Come on. No? Okay. You want inside? All right. He wants back in. I'll be right back, Jeff. Booger. You okay? Okay, stay in there because it's extra mosquito tonight. I'm not going to be much longer. Can you do me a favor? Okay. Wow, what did I miss? Whoa, there's a whole lot going on. Matt, secret safe with me. There is a story behind it, Matt, if you really want to know. No, Madison, you're totally cool here. It's a open chat. Everyone just hangs and has a conversation. Everyone's just super cool. So don't take anything. You're completely fine. But Matt, I know that was and the reason I'm laughing is I know Matt that was a dad joke because you heard me and you heard the door. Uh, there is a story behind it. Everyone gets their nickname somehow, some way, right? I don't know if Beetle's still here, but if Beetle's still here, I really would like assistance with these mosquitoes. They are everywhere. Oh, Scarface popped in for a second and then popped out because I was too busy getting clothes for mass tomorrow all worked out. What are those, Bod? I means like it's I. Usually an A is in front of it, but either way, it means it's all right. No, Madison, you're more than welcome to stay. More than welcome to stay. I will say you never hit. Let me rephrase that. It's Wayne Gretzky's line. You missed all the shots you don't take. So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So it's worth a shot. So you're completely all right. Those are skeeters? I cannot see on this phone. This phone is so tiny. Yeah, but for what it's worth, Bod, they are everywhere. And that's why mama and son are neglecting to be outside. And even though this is a citronella candle, it's not keeping them at bay. I, on the other hand, grew up going to a lake as a kid that family had, and so I think that actually boosted my immunity to them. So I get tagged by them 100%, but I don't get the giant welts and hives that the two of them get. I like that one, Matt. Girl Gamer, how'd you have a bad day the day after your birthday? What happened? And how was your birthday? I neglected to ask that. I was so busy talking to you about softball. How was your birthday? How was the brisket? You had brisket, right? Ah, too much brisket, Girl Gamer? Maybe? Too much brisket? Welcome back in, Burning Spice. How are you tonight? I bet it was, Girl Gamer. I'll be honest with you, I've never met a brisket I don't like, even if it didn't turn out exactly right. Brisket is always good. Oh God. So Matt, growing up, and if you've worked at hospitals and you've been around hospitals, you know that some kids get tubes a lot, so ear tubes. And the reason they get ear tubes a lot is because their sinuses haven't developed. And when they haven't developed, you tend to get a lot of sinus infections along with a lot of stuff that goes along with it. And so basically from 0 to 4 years old, son went through rounds of tubes and always had the byproduct of sinus infections. Ergo, he got nicknamed Booger. So hopefully that makes sense. Well, I can tell you, if you guys ever watch any of our DIY content, if you ever guess my age, you'll quickly realize I look like a mix of Gandalf's early years and Moses from the Ten Commandments. All joking aside, there's a lot of side profile on my DIY channel. Yeah, so man, a lot of the ear tubes and stuff like that. So hopefully it makes total sense to you. So because of that, when he was a baby, I'd just say it in a like nice, sweet voice. I'd be like, "Oh, there's my little booger," because he always had problems I had to clean up, if that makes sense. And so it sort of stuck. Appreciate you, Bod. So this time, actually appreciate you, Bod. Have a good night. We will most likely, barring any rain or thunderstorms, be at Santa's Village tomorrow. So hope to show you what the North Pole looks like. So yeah, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, Matt. I'll be honest with you. Now, if he makes a mistake, I call him Ding Dong. So you probably heard me say that before too. And what I mean by a mistake is he'll leave the milk out, or he'll, you know, not latch the leash to the dog when he lets him out. So that's my like nickname when he's made a mistake. So you'll hear both from me a lot. Like I told you, Peter, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons. Ooh, we got one held. Let's see what it says. Whoa, Burning Spice. It held your comment because it's in a weird font. So I don't know where you got those fonts from. So where do you say that, Madison? I have a story about that. Mama, who I've been with since we were kids, her and her best friend and I, so in Peter's case, as long as he's doing it for the right reasons. No, it wasn't me. It was YouTube that blocked it, Burning Spice. And what I mean by that is Mama had rules because we met at such a young age that she couldn't date, but her friend could. And so it didn't work out with her friend. And here we are decades later. And Son wouldn't exist if it wasn't for dating my ex's friend, if that makes sense. Burning Spice, I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't read the font. It's crazy. JJ, then you don't have to worry about it. If you guys are good, you stay where you're at. Yeah, Matt, for what it's worth, these are just straight up ear tubes. Just the standard, like the drainage ear tubes, because the ear infections and I think they call it the eustachial, like, tube in the sinuses hadn't developed. So probably makes sense to you, to the chat. They're probably like, what are they talking about? I can read it now, Burning Spice. That's rough, Madison. Peter, it depends on people's perspective, but I will say from my perspective, I allow that word. But I'm not going to fault Girl Gamer for thinking that's a harsh word. I apologize. Exactly, JJ. Welcome in, Beetle. Remember I told you we have a preponderance of skeeters? I'm trying to use a citronella candle, but it's not working very well. Exactly, Girl Gamer. That's why I say every household's different. And depending on context, that word can be deemed. I say it's okay, personally, in our house, I say it's okay as long as you don't use God in front of it. If that makes sense. I don't know if you were here. I said I have to put Potato Rock in. I couldn't even find the candle at first. And I said Potato Rock has to be in shot for Matt. So that is 100% on your behalf, Matt. That is not a lie. And you can go back and rewatch the live, and I will 100% be proven right that I said that Potato Rock has to be here for Matt. I did not at all, Beetle. Cannot take credit for it. That was a citronella candle, and it usually changes colors. I don't know why it's not this evening, for whatever reason. Appreciate you, Burning. Yeah, I'm getting tore up by mosquitoes. Good news is they don't affect me all that much. So, you had an epic day, Hat? As long as it's appropriate for a family-friendly chat, let us know what went down. How was your day epic? I'd like to hear it. Because our day was a little, we were helping somebody pack for a move. So it was a good day, but definitely not epic. Take care, Girl Gamer. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Hope your stomach feels better. You still lagging, Burning Spice? Sorry, that was me taking care of another skeeter. Okay, good. Glad you're back. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of the LED glow. So the whole like blue color should be changing from blue, purple, red, yellow, you name it, in the base, but it's stuck on one color and sort of in the central area of the candle, which is wild. But it is a citronella candle, but it's not doing anything where I'm sitting to the skeeters at all. It's just something to look at since we're a faceless channel, so it's better than just staring at our hands. And Peter, I will give you credit. So last night, the battery died at the end of the live, and you were right on cue. You could have counted the minute to what you guessed the battery timing out would be. That was amazing. that was wild. I gave you the percent of battery remaining on the phone, and you're like, I was like, yeah, I think I got this, and you're like, nah, this is what you got, bro. I agree to disagree there, Peter, but for the battery life, you definitely got it pinpointed. We love our phones, but for the battery life, that was awesome. I totally forgot about that. On my end, Beetle, I did not hear trumpets. Yeah, I would say Burning Spice. I would say late because I probably got a few more minutes left in me because we go to 7 a.m. mass and it's 9:40 p.m. here. So yeah, I'll probably be wrapping it soon. And for Madison, we have basically an entire everything. So I have a MacBook. I have a we have 1, 2, 3, 4 iPhones. We have an iPad. The only thing Samsung based we have is son has a Samsung A9 tablet. No worries, Matt. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. You take care. Have a good night. Absolutely, Burning Spice. I'll shout you out. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. I will say for me, I can probably push it a little harder, but I did make promises to Son that we could start a movie. And so I am definitely a man of my word, and Mama and Son can't be out here right now because of the skeeters. So this is the usual weeknight end time. So I'll push it a little further, but yeah, Peter, that's essentially why. 6:30 wake up call on a Sunday comes awfully early for Son at his age, if that makes sense. That's a good idea, Burning Spice, because I assume school's starting soon. So, what time's church for you, JJ? It's 10:40 for you, Madison. So it's 9:40 for us. But again, like I said, I can push it, but Sun's a different story. Neither Remus or Sun will go to bed until I go to bed. 10 to noon. Okay. Yeah, we're 7 to 8:30. So it's and you definitely don't want to be super sleepy when you're altar serving because you lack at your duties. September 3rd. Okay. So Madison, you're in a region that starts where I think you should start, and I mean I personally think it should start is around Labor Day in the U.S. We, for whatever reason, start like August. I don't even know what it is. It's some weird date, like August 19th or something, which I think is way too early. September 12th. See, that makes more sense too. Late August. Okay, that makes sense too. First trumpet off. Destroying. Beetle. Is that from a game or something, Beetle? Or are you talking about like the apocalypse here? Yeah, you're going apocalypse on me. Yeah, that's right. So, thankfully we're not there yet. Well, there you go, Smith. I agree with you. Every day is better than the last. Every day above ground is a good day. We're a little later than that, Burning Spice. Is that when you start? Because that's when you start. I'm going to suggest that you start getting in the routine of getting up. Otherwise, it's going to be a shock when it hits you. And again, if you're used to noon, just start scaling back little by little by little by little. So, shoot for 11:30, shoot for 11, shoot for 10:30, shoot for 10, and then before you know it, you'll be on schedule. Well, you probably get out earlier than everyone else, Burning Spice. If you start earlier, you typically get out for the year earlier. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Beetle, we appreciate you. And again, everyone's allowed their own beliefs here. So from our end, we totally we agree and we're believers. So we just try to keep it a little happier conversation, if you will, if that makes any sense, Beetle. So I get that you're doing this to everyone's benefit, but at the same time we try to keep it a little lighter. So hopefully that makes any sense. Okay, there you go. Like I told you, the first time you came in, I wondered if you were like a hot sauce fan. June 6th. Okay. So that's the difference. So sun starts a little earlier than you, and I think he gets out like May 20th or May 23rd or something. You start, the earlier you get out. The later you start, typically the later you get out. Exactly. So look at Peter's schedule. He starts later in September. So everyone's pretty much on the same schedule. It's just a matter of when you start and when you get out. Yeah, I will tell you, keep in mind is don't go crazy when you're growing your ghost and scorpion peppers. I grow those. One year, the first year I grew them, I dehydrated them in my basement. You could not go in my basement for about a week until it finally aired out. You literally couldn't go down there without your eyes and lungs burning, because I used the food dehydrator on them in the basement. It's getting close, Peter. I probably got about 4 minutes left in me, which will bring me to 9:50 local my time. And then I'm going to go in and I think I'm going to start the movie that I promised son I'd start. And then we will be back a couple times tomorrow. So let me check the poll real quick. Oh, 89% want to see Santa's Village. Okay, so we have season passes, so it's a fun amusement park and water park, so there's no reason not to go. It's supposed to be the right day for it. Time for me, Beetle, is 9:47 p.m. How about you? What are you having for breakfast, Peter? You looking forward to it, JJ? And you going to a trade school afterwards? Wait, you're having a burger for breakfast, Beetle? I respect that. I'm not gonna lie. I totally respect that. Yeah, I'm not a big breakfast person, Peter. So that's why I say I respect a breakfast call out at or a burger breakfast call out at from the chat, because that's something right up my alley. I would eat a deli sandwich or a burger or basically anything else but traditional breakfast food. Welcome in, Jennifer. You caught us right as we're about to wrap because we have to get to, we have 7 a.m. mass in the morning. So, but I appreciate you. I did want to say, I did comment back on your comment. I appreciate you watching the video of the wooden roller coaster. You should definitely check out the water slide that Son, Mama, and I went on. It's called Time Warp, because there are 3 distinct reactions in that video. There's my reaction, Mama's reaction, and Son's reaction, and I'd love to get your take on all 3 reactions. No worries. Glad you made it in, though. There you go, JJ. That's perfectly good. I mean, real life experience is just as good as going to any trade school. I just didn't know if you're going, like a buddy of mine, actually the guy that used to live across the street, he was a forklift mechanic and he went to get a certification. Although he didn't go to a trade school, he went to get a certification in robotics. I haven't, Jennifer, and I've actually been live. So I went live for Taekwondo this morning. I went live going to Grandma's house this afternoon, and I went live now coming home from Grandma's house, and I have not. I have not. So I've been on the lookout. So it's on my radar as well, for what it's worth. And I will tell you, Jennifer, I'm very concerned about your candle. If you notice, the blue is only working in the center. I think we've actually burned down to where the LED is, and we have now aggravated the LED sensor. Well, if you're planning to stay at the shop, JJ, that's a great call. Just keep your options open. And like I said, my buddy that lived across the street for a while, when he got that robotic certification, then he could also parlay his forklift stuff into doing stuff within the businesses that they worked at, because a lot of it went robotics for, you know, the assembly line. So no, in December you'll get probably several weeks, because we use the candle quite frequently, basically every live. You got to do something to put something out there for a faceless channel, because you can only do so much with your hands. I feel like Ricky Bobby, like if anybody's seen Talladega Nights. So you got to put some sort of entertainment out there. But yeah, I think we hit the sensor portion of the LED. Yeah, it is definitely nighttime here. No worries, Jennifer. Like I said, the biggest thing anybody in the chat right now could do to support our channel is watch the long form videos, interact with them, like them, comment on them, and watch them all the way through to the end, and let the ads support the channel. It's amazing. And if our Menards gets more in, I promise you, we will buy more because we love them too. I promise you. Well, everyone, I do apologize. I'm going to have to wrap it because, again, like I said, son does not go to bed unless I go to bed. Neither does Remus. And they are inside because it is mosquito haven out here. So mama's inside, son's inside, Remus is inside. And we have mass bright and early. So we got to get up at 6:30. So I appreciate you so much for being here, spending some time with us. Very thankful. Can't say enough for our love of the community. You guys are the best. We will be back tomorrow, and as the 28 votes said, the overwhelming majority want to see us at Santa's Village. So if you want to see what Santa's Village Amusement and Water Park is about, we plan to go there tomorrow. At least for a portion of the day, we will be live there. So come check us out. We appreciate you. You guys have a great night. Or for you, Peter, have a great day. Take care.